welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Olga Villaverde.
And I'm Montel Williams.
Today, a non-drug alternative for functional abdominal pain and IBS. We're learning more about IB-Stim.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Plus, providing compassionate childcare for your little ones.
All that and much more.
Starting right now.
On The Balancing Act.
So. Imagine as a teenager or a younger person not being able to participate in your favorite sports, get a bite to eat with some friends, or even go to school.
I can't imagine. Unfortunately, for those with pediatric IBS, the associated functional abdominal pain can be debilitating.
But there is good news.
Excellent.
I'm telling you, there's a treatment that's showing really tremendous results.
Love hearing that. Let's learn more from a patient and her doctor. Take a look.
I went from being a normal girl who went to social gatherings and was energetic to dealing with pain every day and waking up and not knowing what to expect, if I can even get out of bed. And then I was diagnosed with functional abdominal pain due to IBS.
For 18-year-old Linden Olivia, life was going great until it wasn't. That diagnosis changed her world.
My life was very free, and I really was an active person. I would be at dances. I was a competitive cheerleader. The first time where I had symptoms, I was on my way to see a friend after volleyball practice, and my lunch was just starting to sit very heavy, and my lunch came back up. From then on, it just progressively got to the point where I couldn't eat without pain, so food became associated with pain. It just got bad enough to where I wasn't able to function like I normally would in life.
Functional abdominal pain associated with IBS is a disorder where patients have significant pain with just the general movement of their GI tract. There is increased sensitivity of the colon. Either it moves really fast or it moves very slowly, hence IBS diarrhea type or IBS constipation type. Disorders of brain-gut interactions can happen to anyone. Irritable bowel syndrome can be incredibly debilitating. You have some patients who are specifically situationally triggered, and some people have constant pain.
Many people undergo several tests and have a delayed diagnosis, as some medical professionals don't recognize the severity of the signs and symptoms associated with IBS.
She came to me with complaints of abdominal pain, nausea, inability to eat large portion sizes, and her symptoms were well managed, and then she had a flare of just uncontrollable symptoms. Her pain was constant. She could eat very little. She would vomit. This was a very severe case of irritable bowel syndrome with a pain predominance.
The pain I experienced was so debilitating to the point where I completely stopped eating for days at a time, like 3-4 days. When you're malnourished, you don't have any strength to move. I wasn't able to walk around. I wasn't able to go up and down the stairs. It really kind of slaved me to my room, my bed, the couch, because if you get out of the fetal position, things are going to start to hurt. Nobody wants to live their life like that. So that in general is just something that changes the trajectory of your entire life, no matter what age you are.
Throughout her ordeal, Linden and Olivia's family have been right by her side.
I would describe my sister as somebody who is resilient, graceful, kind. Beforehand, we would do so many active things together. It was just really disheartening to be so close to her, and I really couldn't do anything. We didn't understand what was going on, and we were looking for answers. And after understanding what problems we were looking at, we were trying to do everything we could in our power to get her the help that she needed.
So from the time that I began having symptoms to my diagnosis was about an 8-month time window. They decided to run a bunch of invasive tests and procedures to try to figure out what was going on. Once they finally did, they decided to put me on so many medications at once. And after trying so many different resources and exercising every possible way to get better, I just kind of lost hope with that. Like, how is every single medicine not working? Why is no procedure helping?
When we come back, how Landon and Olivia found relief from the pain. Stay with us. Welcome back. Hope is on the horizon for our patient, Landon Olivia, but it took time. Our story continues.
My fear and my husband's fear was that we might lose her because she would more and more often just be losing weight. She wasn't able to eat and she wasn't able to hydrate. She became a prisoner of the pain. And to see your child shackled in their life by that pain is incredibly difficult. She just really couldn't live an independent life. We didn't think she could get her license. We didn't think that she would be going off to school to go live in a dorm because we found her on bathroom floors. She wasn't able to come upstairs by herself. And those chains were broken free through a lot of prayer, and the answer to our prayers came with IB-Stim.
Landon Olivia was struggling. So she failed lots of different medicines and she failed lots of different interventions. So I considered IB-Stim and it was a really, really good fit for her.
IB-Stim is a non-surgical device that works by sending gentle electrical impulses into cranial bundles located in the ear. This stimulation resets the communication between the brain and the gut. It is a simple application that consists of one small battery and 4 leads that are attached behind the ear.
90% of the patients that I have placed the IB-Stim device on have had marked improvement, almost symptom-free after treatment. So for Landon Olivia, by the end of the 8th device, she was back to functioning normally.
The application was really easy. I sat on the table and she just had me pull my hair behind my ear and she stuck it on. And I was like, wait, that's it? So then I went home and the next morning I woke up and I was like, okay, my stomach pain is getting a little bit better. And then by time about 3 or 4 days came, I actually had 0 pain. I just remember having like a great day after that and I couldn't ask for a better gift.
I think it's important for people to know that IBS can be very debilitating and folks are not alone. IBS is incredibly common and can be seen in pediatric patients. And I'm glad that we now have IB-Stim as a treatment modality that can be life-changing for the right patient.
Advice that I would give other parents is don't give up. Write the letters, spend time on the phone with your insurance company, fight for them, advocate for them. IB-Stim changed every aspect of her life. And now I'm not afraid. And in the fall, she'll be on her own. And I'm totally okay with that because she's living pain-free.
Some advice I have for patients in my situation would be to step out of your comfort zone and try IB-Stim because I didn't experience any side effects, unlike any other medicine that I tried, any other procedure. My life just got better.
It's been indescribable how amazing it is. Just getting back to reality slowly and just being able to introduce more foods, more activity, just more time spent outside the house and everything. And I'm really happy to have my sister back.
So now with the relief that IB-Stim has given me, I'm able to look forward to my future and I'm getting to plan my career. I also got to start my own business and I got to do ballet, which has been a childhood dream of mine. So I'm really getting to take my life back and it's been amazing.
So glad to see that Landon Olivia is doing great.
Absolutely. Look, remember to ask your doctor if this treatment might be good for you.
And if you want more information, go to IBStim.com.
And of course, you can always go to our website, thebouncingAct.com. We'll be back right after this.
Alvey's Education Never End programs feel it's their responsibility to prioritize compassionate childcare.
Absolutely. They recognize that the love and support that we provide today lays a foundation for the resilient, confident, and compassionate adults of tomorrow.
Take a look.
The early years of a child's life are crucial for their overall development, and the quality of childcare plays a significant role in shaping their future. Let's learn more with Alvey's Education Never End Programs Incorporated.
I'm a mother of 4 beautiful daughters, an educator for 29 years, and a director, CEO for 9 years at Alvey's Education Never End Programs, Inc. What motivated me to open up Alvey's Education is the fact that there wasn't a childcare center that existed like this one. A before care, an aftercare, summer camp that lasts from the time school is out until the time school begins. It just didn't exist. And there's a need that was out there, so I said I needed to fill that need. The community came together to help Alvey's when I was a teacher in Roselle, and when I was no longer a teacher, they became my reference. They became a resource. And any parent that needed a before care or after care or summer camp, the schools started referring them to me because they knew me personally and they knew my work ethics and my teaching standards. And all of a sudden, I had the mayor working with me. I had the council people, the state assembly people, I had principals working with me, and the community really came around and supported me, and I thank them for that. The fact that I'm a parent first makes me a better director because I can relate to children. I had a special needs daughter, my first daughter, so any parent that comes in with a special needs child, I have that extra empathy. I have that extra love. So I think being a parent is key to being a director of a childcare center.
Compassionate childcare extends beyond physical care to stimulate a child's cognitive development.
In our preschool program, we service ages 2.5 to 4. Our 2 and 3-year-old babies upstairs, yes, they do learn. Our 4-year-old class is absolutely spectacular. We're getting them ready for kindergarten. Some of the activities that I do with the little kids is we do a lot of trips. One trip that we always have to do for Halloween is visit our mayor, and he can't wait for Alvey's Education kids to come. He has the candies waiting. He parades us through the Linden municipality, and he has pride because he says we're one of the only childcare centers that think about him on Halloween. And we take pictures in the front of City Hall, and he just spoils us, so thank you, Mayor Armstead. For our after-school program, we have various things that we do. We do provide transportation. We pick the children up from school. As soon as they get to the building, we have what we call meet, greet, and eat. So we have a healthy snack waiting for the children. Right after their snack, we put on our jazz music, and it's homework time. Each teacher would make sure that the homework is done, and they'll initial it on the bottom, making sure that everything on that page was correct. After homework, we have a healthy, homemade cooked dinner for each child that's here. And then after that, the children start going home. Our after-school program is from 3 o'clock to 7 p.m. Our summer camp program is the bomb. Number 1, as soon as school is out is when we begin. The minute the school opens in September is when we end. So we go from beginning to end. And every week we have 2 major trips. We have our splash park trips in various different splash park areas, and then we have major trips. Great adventures, urban air trampoline, roller skating, bowling. We go everywhere. We paint the town green. Young Writers Workshop. People think that writing is school, especially the students. With me, I teach them that journaling is life. When you can journal, you get a lot of things out of your heart, and it's a lot of things that you can reflect back and remember. Things that you write, you can learn from. So writing is essential. It's not school, it's life. One program that I created that I enjoy the most is my HBCU College Tours. Most people do college tours when the building is empty, when the campus is empty. Not me. I do my college tours during the homecoming football season, because if I'm not having fun, the kids are not gonna have fun. So we go to the football games, then we walk the yard, we see all the fraternities and sororities. Then when the parties and the boom boxes come out and the kids get all excited, and I see the light in their eyes that say, I want to go to this college, that's when I say, it's time for us to go. Guys, did you enjoy the tour? I want to go to this college. My job is done. So that's one of the programs that I created, the HBCU College Tours, that I love the most.
I am a teacher here at Alvey's Education, and basically, I work with all the children here at Alvey's Education. I help read to the children. I help the children develop with games and play. We have fun together. We go outside, we go for walks. We do a lot of different things here at Alvey's. And one of the programs that we have is a scholarship program that Ms. Wimbush actually gives back to the community. She works the high school students come into our center and they act as interns and they assist the classroom teachers. And I think that's one of the greatest things, is giving back to the community. She always gives back to the community. Not only has she changed and enhanced my life, she's enhanced the life of other people that she's come in contact with as well.
The positive impact of a caring and empathetic environment during the early years can shape a child's entire future.
I was going through a very hard moment trying to find childcare. Every place I called, they did have spots, but when I mentioned special needs, my son is autistic, they will tell me that no, we cannot take him. You have to look for special programs. And when I call those programs, they will tell me that there is a wait. So one day I saw Miss Wimbush at my oldest son graduation, and something told me about reach out to her. She was my last hope, and I decided to call here. And I guess she felt my stress, and all she said was, "You need to come over right now." So as soon as she saw me, not even knowing me, she hugged me. She said, "Tell me, what is it that you need?" And she used the word, "Your wish is my command." Alvey's is amazing. My experience here is awesome. My son loves it here. When I pick him up, he's always so happy and he cannot leave without his hugs. He has to hug everyone here. He feels so loved, and I see a lot of improvement in him. And I always tell Miss Wimbush she's our angel, and I'm so blessed to have her in my life.
Miss Wimbush was my 6th grade English teacher in middle school, and after I moved on and wanted to look for colleges to attend, I reached back out, and luckily for me, she was doing HBCU Tours, which was perfect. Well, we can start off in the 6th grade with her writing in the journals experiment, I would say. It really helped me with my major as a philosophy major, writing very detailed, so that definitely helped me graduate with a high GPA, learning how to write at a very young age. Miss Wimbush definitely played a huge part in my decision to go to HBCU. I'm incredibly thankful that she did that, because I love Morgan State University until the end, and now I recruit people to go to Morgan State University. So she played a huge role in that decision. I would say Miss Wimbush's best quality is her heart. It's huge. She will help you in any way possible, and if she can't, she's still gonna help you. So there's no getting around, I can't do it with Miss Wimbush. You can do it.
My daughter, D'Angela Destiny Wimbush, she was born with cognitive impair, developmental delay. And from growing up, she's always been in school one-on-one with her teachers. Now D'Angela's a proud graduate from Abraham Clark High School in Roselle, and she's now writing a book entitled Mommy, Am I Special? And D'Angela's pushing a movement. Her initials are DDW, D'Angela Destiny Wimbush, and she's pushing a movement for Developmental Delay Week, because they don't speak enough about DDW. And we're going to use Dee Dee's initials, DDW, to push a movement on Developmental Delay Week. If you feel different and you feel unique, it's a gift. Don't try to fit in with the crowd. Be who you are. Plan forward. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So always have a plan on where you want your life to go, and sky's the limit.
To learn more about Alvey's Education Never End programs, visit the website at alveyseducationprograms.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
Remember to head to our Facebook page, like us on Instagram, follow us on X, and visit thebalancingact.com to enter our latest sweepstake or giveaway.
There you go. Be safe. Love that family of yours. We'll see you next time.